The Duke of Sussex attended the vigil in honor of the late monarch in military uniform. Prince Harry looked somber as he stood at the foot of his beloved grandmother's coffin during a short vigil at Westminster Hall on Saturday night. The Duke of Sussex stood opposite his older brother, Prince William, who was positioned at the head of the late monarch's casket. The two brothers wore downcast expressions as they bowed their heads in honor of the Queen, who passed away on Thursday, September 8. They both wore full military uniforms at the request of their father, King Charles III. The Duke of Sussex wore a Blues and Royals No. 1 uniform, KCBO neck order and star, Afghanistan Operational Service Medal, Golden, Diamond and Platinum Jubilee medals and Army Pilot Wings. Harry, who saw action on the front line during 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan, has previously been denied the chance to wear his military uniform as he publicly mourns, because he is no longer a working royal. But royal sources said the king decided his youngest son could wear uniform for the vigil. Despite being a former army officer, Harry has been in civilian dress for official events, including walking behind the Queen's coffin on Wednesday. William wore the Blues and Royals No. 1 uniform, the Garter sash, the Garter star, the Golden, Diamond and Platinum Jubilee medals and RAF Pilot Wings. Joining the two brothers were the Queen's other grandchildren, including Peter Phillips, Zara Tindall, Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie, Lady Louise Windsor, and James, Viscount Severn. The poignant service lasted around 15 minutes. Members of the public continued to file past while the Queen's grandchildren stood guard, with some women wiping tears away from their faces as they left the hall. Then, as the vigil ended, the Prince of Wales led his brother and cousins out of Westminster Hall. William was followed by Zara Tindall and Peter Phillips, Lady Louise Windsor and Viscount Severn, Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie and the Duke of Sussex. As the group made their way back up the corner staircase, Zara bent down to retrieve one of her shoes which appeared to have slipped off. As the royals returned to their cars, Zara appeared to be linking arms with Harry, while Peter, Louise and Beatrice were walking along together. It comes after the Queen's children, King Charles, Princess Anne, Prince Edward, and Prince Andrew, held a separate vigil around her coffin on Friday night. The 4 royals stood at each corner of the Queen's coffin where it is currently lying in state at Westminster Hall. King Charles, red-eyed and blinking, was positioned at the head of the coffin, while Princess Anne and Prince Edward stood to each side of it, and Prince Andrew at its foot. The Queen's funeral will take place at Westminster Abbey on Monday, followed by a private committal service attended by the royal family, at St. George's Chapel in Windsor.